Hi, friends. It's me, Katie. Look at that. Okay, I am on here. I am early. I know that we are early tonight. So it is Wednesday night Yarn Adventures live, and tonight we are coming to you from the Blue Ewe in Barbersville, West Virginia. So we are hanging out early tonight because we're staying at a campsite and we have like no Wi-Fi there. So we are not gonna try that again. And I know last week some of you guys over on Instagram missed us because apparently like we were on for like 5 minutes and then it just completely disappeared. So we are super glad that you're here tonight and hanging out with us. I am sitting at the knitting table where it's inside and air conditioned because it is hot out there. The weatherman lied to us and told us it was going to be 92, which we're like, we can handle 92. And it's been like 98 all afternoon with the heat index. And it is, like, the heat index has been well over 100. So it's been real hot. Dean has been running the generator and the AC for most of the afternoon. So we are doing that. All right. So let's chat about this week. Last Wednesday, let me think about where we were. We were live from Growing Up Lulu's parking lot in Sergeant's Bluff, Iowa. We had a fantastic time visiting with Amber and all of her wonderful people there at Growing Up Lulu. And then, hi, Jazz. It is hot, so hot. Then we went on to Prairie Road Yarn Shop in, let me think for a second, Sioux City. Sioux Falls, South Dakota. We went from basically Sioux City, Iowa to Sioux Falls, South Dakota. And we stayed there. And then we drove and we had a fantastic time there. I taught a class, I did a whole mending class. We sat outside all day. It was really lovely. Like it was warm, but not like super duper hot. So that was great. And then we hung out there from like I don't know, like 9 in the morning until like 8 p.m. And so we were there a long time. We're kind of happy some of these days are a little shorter now. Um, we were doing, where did we go after that? We got in the truck, and that night we drove on up to Watertown and stayed in Watertown, South Dakota. And then we drove Friday morning to Fargo and set up at the Bountiful U in Fargo. So we did 3 yarn shops in 3 days. The Bountiful U is super welcoming and we love visiting with them. Hello, Carla and Erin and everyone there. It was so nice to visit with all of you. Again, we were out in the parking lot and it was super hot, but it cooled down very nicely for the next day, which was at the Fiber Arts Festival in West Fargo, North Dakota, at the Red River Valley Fair Association. So Dean and I got to camp at the fairgrounds, at the Red River Valley campgrounds, or like on the site of the fairgrounds out there in front of the building we were at. And it was really cool because you just like wake up and you're like there and everything is awesome. Dean is outside at the truck, by the way, so he's sitting out in the heat, taking care of that while I'm in here. So poor Dean, bad day. There are some sheep here, and I wish I would have gotten some footage before we got out in here, but there's sheep hanging out at the shop today, guys. If you come in the like next, half hour, you can meet them too. I don't know if any of you are close enough. Jas, Morgan Farms here has Shetland and Jacobs, just like you. And so I grabbed a couple of ounces of fiber to play with to add to the Shetland and Jacob that you sent me. So yeah, really awesome. She also does the Shave 'em to Save 'em conservation program. Awesome. And so yeah, we did that. Where am I at? Oh yeah, we were at Fiber Arts Festival in Fargo. So we hung out there, and the weather was super duper duper lovely on Sunday. Like it cooled off and was like a high of like 75, and it was partly cloudy all day, and it was just lovely. The ladies at the table are like, "You speak blasphemy," and I'm like, "I know, it's cray cray." It was so nice, guys. So very nice. And so they're very, very jealous of that. And it was really nice. So while I was there, because we were so busy the 3 days before at the yarn shop, I needed to restock a little bit. So I grabbed some new yarn from Kato Yarn Company, and I got some really cool zebra fingering, and then I got some fingering with a rainbow Donegal tweed, which is super cute. And so those are new ones on the truck from Kato Yarn Company, and those are up on the website today. And then I walked down the way and I got new stickers from Crafty Like a Monkey. And you want some Jacob? Okay, I should like go grab her before she leaves. All right, Jazz says that she wants Jacob and she wonders if she'll trade for some of her Gulf Coast native wools. I will ask her if she can do that. Yeah, so she, what else is going on? What else did we do? Oh, I kept walking down the row and I picked up fiber, guys. I have actual spinning fiber on the truck today. We bought 16 braids and I did Targhee, Rambouillet, uh, merino bamboo, and a merino top. So not too many. I think we only got two of the merino, just the plain merino, and then we did. Yeah, you got the Targhee, right? Yeah, you want to see one of the Targhees? This lovely lady bought some today. So this is from Honey Gold Acres. She's up in Minnesota, and we love working with Caroline. So thank you, Caroline, for some lovely fiber. Yes, and yeah, it's really really nice. And so we have some options for that. And then I got some Shetland, and it was dyed with it's like gray, and then there was white Shetland in with it as well, where it was like blended, but then it was over dyed with indigo. So it was like gray and blue. It's really pretty. And so I got like 4 ounces of that to spin up. And then I don't remember which farm I got that from, but it was really great that I got to do that. The family farm of some sort. I'm being a terrible host today. So yeah, there's new people now in the shop. And sorry, we do our live every week, and so I'm just chatting away. And you guys can talk. I have it mic'd, so it should just be picking me up. So you're great. Um, but like looking at me like I'm crazy. It's all good. You guys enjoy this so much. I know. I walked on down the road after I picked up the fiber, and I got new DK from Mode Knits. And so that one's really fun. We got like 40 skeins of that as well. And that's all DK. I think she posted a picture on her Facebook, and it's like shows the rack that I like cleared everything off of at the show. It's like got like 4 colors hanging on it, and it's so sad looking. That was like all I had room for. So now the truck is super full again, and it looks really awesome. And but today has been really nice because we've been able to put everything up and get everything going. And Dean added some new stuff to do the sale bin. What else did we add last week? We opened up the box of cord smiths. I think we may have mentioned those last week that we had them in. We did get them out on Wednesday. One of the ladies across the table is making her very first cord semi-successfully. She doesn't recommend cotton yarn. Fair enough. I can agree with that. Okay. All right. Where did we go after that? So Sunday, that was Sunday. We drove, we packed up and we drove to Minneapolis area, and we camped at a COA in Minneapolis. And the weather is kind of cruddy. Overnight, it rained a whole bunch. And when we woke up, it was like 55 degrees and pouring down rain. And then it was like going to be like a high of like 6 for Minneapolis. It was actually kind of nice. I was enjoying the cold air. Yes. Well, it gets really, really cold in the winter though. So I don't know. But they have a really great yarn community. I have to admit. Um, so we'll actually be down. We'll be back in the Minneapolis area at the end of the month. So we will be doing a knit group that meets in Prior Lake, Minnesota at the library. And so we go and visit them. We're going to a yarn shop, Amazing Threads in Maple Grove. And then we're also doing an event that's hosted by a yarn store that is multiple people getting together. Lavender Loon Yarn, Get Ben's Farms, us, Muse 2320, and a couple other people. So we're hosting like some really cool knit night stuff at the brewery. It's gonna be really fun. And yeah, I'm really excited about that one. That's gonna be in Hastings, and that's September 1st. And we're doing like this whole sweater weather thing. So I'm gonna be putting together some sweater bundles, and we're gonna be advertising some more sweater stuff in the very near future. So speaking of sweaters, let's talk about my sweater. Okay, been following along, you know that it is the Olympics and we're having a wonderful time doing the Olympics. And right now is Adventure for the Gold hashtag. Use your hashtag. Don't forget to tag us. Adventure for the Gold. Look at this sweater, guys. I finished the body of Brenda's sweater. And so the dreaded Noops, which suck, hate them. Brenda knows how much I love her now. It's a lot. And then I'm doing the sleeves, the colorwork sleeves, 2 at a time. And so like it's colorwork and then a section of Noops, and then colorwork and a section of Noops, and you're getting bigger and bigger. And so they're balloon style sleeves. They like come down and they keep growing, and then they're like really short, like cut in. That's what she wants. They're looking at me like it's a super cute pattern. It's the Budding Vines pattern by Trudy Fedorko of U2 Yarns out of Waxahachie, Texas. So I have made it into color number 1 on the sleeves. So I haven't made as much progress as I wanted to this week, but that's okay. We will get there, and then I just need to finish it before Monday. Yeah. No, Sunday night. Oh, Sunday night. Sunday night is the closing ceremonies for the Olympics. So if you're participating in our Adventuring for the Gold, Gold Star hashtag, make sure you tag us in your social media posts. Show us what you started. Show us what you finished. We would love to see what you made during the Olympics. And I will be contacting you. Katy Turberville will be contacting you. And I will get you an address from you and send you a gold star. So with the little logo that we have, which is super fun. So they're coming in. The gold stars are coming. They're super cute. They're 3-inch stars, and they have our logo in the middle, and they say Adventure for the Gold 2024, and they're all Olympic themed, and they're super fun. So and there's nothing cost to participate. It's just tag us, and we want to see what you make. I love knowing what you're doing. And so yeah. So I've made a lot of progress on the sweater. I finished, like I said, the neck, the hem, and so I just have the sleeves left, but I'm doing them 2 at a time. And the yarn management is a little out of control, just a little. Like it's all tangly, and there's lots of strands of yarn, and then there's like a cable, and then there's like more things, and then we're gonna add some noops in there, and we all know how I feel about those. So everyone enjoys a good story, right? Yeah, okay. So we drove to Minneapolis, and then we left on Monday morning and went from Minneapolis to Indianapolis. So that's like 10 hours of drive time without stops, and there was like crazy wrecks on the highway and like all kinds of drama. But we made it. It was actually a pretty smooth drive for us. Just felt bad for the other people on the road. We were kind of glad that we weren't involved in any of that. And what else did we do? The middle one. I'm gonna help this lovely person with their cordsmith in a minute. Would you like me to like get it started and see if that helps any?
Not one to come off the one and
I got it going yesterday. Cordsmith, it does take a minute to get down right, but definitely it feels a lot better once you get going. So that second one, yeah, go behind it. There you go. Yes, that is correct. But then underneath the latches. Yeah. Okay, so we went to Indianapolis. We stayed with Helena. and from Oink Pigments, and got to see Harper, and we got to celebrate our good kitty friend Howard and his life. And then we set off on the road yesterday afternoon, on Tuesday afternoon, and we drove about another 5 hours, and we've made it to Huntington, West Virginia, and we're staying at Beach Fork State Park, which has no Wi-Fi. Well, it has Wi-Fi, but only at the bathhouse, and it's kind of, yeah, it's hot. So I didn't want to sit outside while we did this, and so that's why you get me by myself tonight for like a whole 20 minutes. Okay, so you're gonna do all the things. You're gonna post all of your stuff. You're gonna tag us at Yarn Adventure Trek on either Facebook or Instagram or YouTube. You're gonna hashtag it Adventure for the Gold. And then on Monday, when I send you a message, you're gonna send me your address because you love me. And remember that Facebook doesn't let me send messages through our business account. So if you haven't had a conversation with us before, I won't be able to like initiate a conversation. You can also just send us a message and be like, hey, I completed this. And I'll be like, awesome. Let me send you a star. And that's literally how that conversation will go. So you will hear me say awesome, just like that. So, oh, now she's getting it. Look at her go. She's got it down, guys. Okay, I have to talk about this wall of yarn behind me. All right, so it's okay. Just stick it back on there. It'll be fine. It's just practice anyway. I know. So behind me is the fabulous yarn wall of indie dyers featured here at the Blue Ewe. And so I told Jonathan he didn't have to come on the camera, so we're not going to make him do that. But I do want to show off some of these beautiful yarns. So there's some deep dyed from Stephanie, and then there's all kinds of West Virginia yarns, and then there's some awesome the fiber punk from Glasgow. The self striping, guys, check it out. Look at that. That's so fun. Isn't it nice? Yeah. So, you have a website? You sell? Yes. All right. He sells online, guys. I will try to figure out how to link that here in a minute. Because we all know that I am really terrible at this. I am not the one who runs the actual computer stuff with this. I'm just the one who. We should all know that too. So it's a very important part of this. Let me figure this out. Blue Ewe. The Blue Ewe in Barbersville, West Virginia. All right, I'm going to copy this link so you guys can follow it. Control C. And that will be in the comments on YouTube and on Facebook. Well, I thought I was going to. All right. Yeah. TheBlueEwe.com. Look, guys. There you go. Okay. Hopefully that worked. You just didn't know how entertaining this would be, did you? Don't you just want to watch this every week now? Oh, no, that one didn't like it. Okay, we're going to try one more time. Oh, okay. Well, usually I don't come on until 8 Eastern. So we always do our Wednesday live at 7 Central on Wednesday nights. And then I just happen to be doing it early tonight because it is crazy. Jazz says that Jazz, our friend down in southern Texas, is doing a challenge of her very own with the Snoopies, where she is going to she's making a pattern, a crocheted pattern of Snoopy, but he's a scout Snoopy, and so she's making in like little outfits and everything with hats. Hold on here. She's gonna be really, yeah, like a scout, like yeah, or like national park, like park ranger style, like Beagle Scouts, okay? And so yeah, and she's making the whole thing, and so she's gonna be releasing that pattern, and so when that comes out, I will be happy to share that with you guys too. So yes, and then what else? Okay, so today we're here in Barbersville. So we stayed last night at Beach Fork, and now we're staying tonight at Beach Fork, and tomorrow we are headed to Southern Comforts Fiber Market in Charlotte, North Carolina. We are staying with, we're going to have a fabulous house. We're staying with Cesium Yarns, we're staying with Cat and Penny, and we're staying with the Fold Out Cat, Hugh and Jasper, and then it's me and Dean. And so it's going to be super fun there. And you should definitely tune in at some point for some whatever shenanigans we get up to, because that's going to be a really fun live when that happens. Speaking of fun lives, don't forget there's still signups going on for our Fiber Friends Fiber Fun Adventure Camp Retreat in St. Louis area with the Fold Out Cat and Oink Pigments, and Yarn Adventure and YarnCom. That's going on, and those links are on our website as well as all of our social medias and at the YarnCom and YarnCom website. And that will be in January, so don't forget that there's still signups going on for that. And we would love to have you come and hang out with all of us, because it's a lot of fun. Hi, Anita. It's nice to see you over there on Facebook. So we are having a really fun time planning our next week's adventures. So after we're done at Southern Conference, we're going to go see our friends Tabitha, Colby, and Avery out at Fairhaven Farm in Virginia. Stop through there. We are picking up a ton of packages. We have been sending all of our packages to Tabitha and Colby. So that is going to be an awesome pickup point. We have new cordsmiths coming. We have new twice sheared sheep. We have new yarn from new people, which I can't wait to talk about. Those we'll be featuring those really soon. We'll probably pick up some more soap. We'll probably pick up some more. We might pick up some more alpaca if they have any. Just straight alpaca from Fairhaven Farm. We also have new pins coming. We have new needle toppers. We have all kinds of fun stuff. And then on Tuesday of next week, we're going to be at, I'm going to say it wrong. Where am I going next week? I'm going to, not Kanawha. No. Kanawha City Yarn Company. I'm saying it wrong every single time. I know I did it right once. Kanawha. Okay. Yeah. Kanawha. So bad, guys. It's so bad. Okay. I've said this place like 5 times today, and I've gotten it right once. Luckily, it was when I was on TV. So I was like, okay, I can do this. But it took a whole lot of thought. So we had the TV station out here today. We had like 2 different like newspapers that came and interviewed us, and like pictures, and so yeah, it was crazy. We've been really busy. And then let's see what else. Is that everything? I'm forgetting something. Oh, so when we're done there, we are going to head north, and we will be in Allegan for Michigan Fiber Festival next weekend. So not this weekend, but next weekend we will be at Michigan Fiber Festival, and there'll be the Yarn Truck Rodeo. So there'll be 4 of us there. You have us, you'll have Indigo Guinea, you'll have Frogate Yarns, and you'll have Yarn Birds. So yeah, you should come see us. Also, Stephanie from Deep Dyed Yarns here. We'll be there. Oink Pigments will be there. Fold Out Cat will be there teaching classes. She's not gonna have a booth. She'll have all of her class stuff. Oh no, she will have a booth. I lied. All kinds of fabulous people will be there. Definitely don't miss out on that one. And then we'll be back in West Virginia the following Wednesday in Philippi. I got that one. Philippi at the Yarn Basket. Also home of Lurch. Who knew? So I don't think we're going to make it to the Mothman statue, but apparently that's a thing in West Virginia too, guys. Didn't know that. Not close to Philippi at all. And then the Pittsburgh Creative Fiber Arts Festival in Pittsburgh following weekend. We are crazy busy and traveling all over the place, so we can't wait to see what you are up to and how your projects are going. I am going to say that I am done for the night because I have now butchered everyone's name. And you guys somehow still watch me and think I'm cute. So we're going to go with that. And I will see you all very soon. Have a super lovely week. Happy crafting.